Can you feel the smell of the air from here? I really would wish it for you because it's literally the best smell ever. I love when September, October comes in this country because it's really different from almost everything. Here in this region, we don't have four seasons as some places of the world has, so it's really difficult to us to separate when it's summer, spring, winter, or then when it's fall. However, uh, I know from the place where I live when it's fall, and I mean the fall, the leaves are just golden, and we know that it's this time because we have cashew trees flowering and there's like new flowers blossoming and it's amazing, and also because it's the time when the air is sweet. You can feel when this happens. It's like, oh my god, it's just amazing. It's always gives you hope, like you're at the end of the year, and I know, you know. Oh my god, that was my kitchen. I mean, you are in the end of the year, and sometimes things are okay, other times you're just like messed up with many things to do. But then, but then you have a fall. And even though you're passing through the most difficult moment of your life, you have fall, and this matter most than anything. In this matter more, and this matter more than anything. So this is cool, and also because the it's just so amazing, just amazing. You can go outside, you can just like live your life. We don't have like a season fruit for this, but as I'm in a tropical country, there's cashew, and this is amazing. As I always like to reaffirm because it's just amazing. And we also have a tree in the middle of this place where I'm at now, that its flowers start just falling, and it's beautiful because the ground is going to be full of purple flowers, and you feel like you're in a fairy tale movie. Ha! Yes, I just love it. I really like to have something poetic to say, but I just would like just like it. I just wanted to appreciate this season. I don't know if it's a season, but it's just like happens every September and October every year. And I took like 14 years of my life to realize how beautiful this is, and how just how small sometimes the problems are when you're in front of such beauty. Yes, it's like this can be poetic. Listen, sometimes, as like I did, I spent 14 years of my life without realizing it. And this happens to our lives. Sometimes we're just seeking for future things all the time, and we forgot the beautiful things that we have now, such as this. And it's just normal things that happens to your lives. And then sometimes you see, actually, that's a good point. Boom, this poetic. And you know what? I was scrolling on my Instagram and I saw something really fun, and I think that this can be something good too. It's funnier because it's in Portuguese, like in Brazilian Portuguese, because we have like a good humor. But I will try kind of conveys the sensation that this video made me feel, because there's like a girl and she lives in a really beautiful state here in Brazil, that there's like many beats and it's just like magical. It's called Salvador. Is a capital of the Bahia state, and it's just magical because it's full of history, full of culture, religions, people. It's like a spiritual experience when you just put your foot inside this place. I never been there. I have never been there, but I feel like it's this way because everyone has the same experience of being there, you know. And she was there, and she was inside the sea, yeah. And then she started talking about like she was full of things to do. She was like messed up with her head and with her mental health and all of this stuff. She had people who hate her. She has customers who are just like unpleasant with some things, and she has many things to do, but she was just like living her life inside the beach. And she says like sometimes we put many difficulties inside our life, and most of the things are in our head, and sometimes we just need to live. And it's so crazy because we think that this life comes with a purpose and lots of work, and then we forget that sometimes living is just like what we have now, not the future, not other things. And we forgot how to live. And then she said something like but then I remember that I live in this place, so I'm gonna live a little bit, and it's for free. Yes, living is for free. And this make me thinking about how sometimes we have to make our lives feel light, you know, even though you have many problems to solve, even though you have many situations to handle with. I believe that sometimes you just have to live, even though we have many things happen. And because the pain, the difficulties, the bad parts, the unpleasant feelings won't pass when we are living. We have to handle with this while living and while I can to live. And now, and I just stay really, really reflective about this because I am in a time of my life that I'm trying to not feel like I'm not worthy, you know, and in the sense that sometimes it's really difficult to me understand that I deserve things, that I deserve to love or even exist in an amazing, great way. Not because I don't deserve it really, but sometimes it's really crazy because there's consequence, and my mind just think that I'm like, oh, I can't do this, and just like it's not for me because we'll have amazing people like with the best motives ever to exist and live fully and full of life, and it's like it's not for me. Crazy thing, I know. Yeah, even the birds start laughing at me. But what I'm trying to say is that sometimes just realize it that even this life is beautiful, and I'm really in love with life. Like there's so many beautiful things that happen all the time with people, like with animals, with falls, like this season. And it's just cool to know that maybe I can be part of it too. You know, like human, like someone who wants to love or something like this. Crazy, right? Yeah. And then I feel like this video and the way that she said it with a big smile on her face just made this even better because she was just like trying to live a little bit. And sometimes we need this. We need a little bit of craziness to start doing things, to start believing in ourselves, to start living a little bit. And this is beautiful. And this made me realize that I want to live like this. Sometimes I really love my life. It's so strange because I was talking about existence and now I think like I really love my life. But yeah. And sometimes it's so crazy because you want to live so many experiences and have this vibe of like making my life as a movie. And other times it's like really difficult to make this happen because we have many other obligations, or then we don't have the perfect circumstance to start living how we would like to live. But I realized that As the same way we start doing things with the tools that we have now, like when you don't have, I don't know, the proper tools to make something, you just like, you will find a way. And I think that we could do the same thing with life. I'm sorry, my grammar just is just strange in English. That we can do the same thing in life, using what we have now, and not in a motivational CU business millionaire way to talk about, but in a way that to be happy, we don't need everything. And maybe I will try, and I will try this, and then I can talk more about this because it's just like a thought. It may be wrong, but maybe if you do this same thing with life, realizing that it's just a easy thing, and most of the times we just need to be really have a little bit of care, not care, but be a little bit more free, careless about some things. Oh my god, I don't know how to state this correctly, but this word is in Portuguese. I'm gonna try to talk in Portuguese and then I'll put something in English. Mas às vezes a gente pode ser mais leves. Yeah, sometimes we can be more light. This is correct? Is this correct actually? Don't know. Not put that much weight on your lives, everything we do. And then I can try new things. Most of the times I'm an overthinker. I overthink everything. I overthink if I should be here. I overthink if I did the right thing, if I said the right thing, if I'm pleasing the right people, if I'm worth of something, if my thoughts are something. And sometimes it's worse, even though when you know that like your thoughts are really deeply wrong. Oh my god, there's a board here. Even though you know your thoughts are deeply wrong, you still believe in it. And it's really difficult to detach from it. Even like you have this spiral thought all the time is something that I have. There's a beautiful bird in the sky. Okay. And then what happens is I put so much weight inside my life. Yes, and this is not even something that is happening like in person, but is more in my head. And sometimes I just realize that I'm not living at all. I'm just thinking, or then I'm just doing things in a routine mood, in a robotic way, because it's the way that I just felt like comfortable to do this. So let's try to live our lives a little bit more light. Oh, look. The main reason of this video was talk about fall. And then I said that I didn't have anything reflective to say. And then I put this. Boom. I'm a badass. Okay, I hope that despite my grammar mistakes, this makes sense. And please, nature mother says that there's a human in this earth that can just understand what I said. And then I finished this video with this amazing sound. Not the motorcycle sound. This one. Okay, he passed. Yeah? Are you listening? This is a board that in Brazilian Portuguese we call it Bem TV. Because if you pay attention, it says this, or look, heard. Bem TV. Bem TV. No, there's no A.